The Rise of Zen. Full name Alexis Bernier. He was born February the 20th of 2007, making him 17 at the time of recording, and he is the face of Rocket League esports. Now, if you're unfamiliar with him, let me put it into perspective. On Wikipedia, through all of his tournaments that he's competed in, he's never come lower than 32nd. Zen's early life. Zen grew up in Normandy in France, and possibly another little known fact is that he actually grew up with another Rocket League professional, Vatira. They knew each other ever since they were 8 or 9 years old, playing games like GTA, and of course Rocket League. He played video games from a young age, but he didn't take video games seriously until he was 13 when he started playing with professionals like Scrubkiller, but after he'd beat them repeatedly, he thought to himself, why not keep playing? Once he got good enough at Rocket League, he instantly wanted to start competing and prove that he's the best. At first, his family didn't have a lot of confidence in it because of it being new to them, but once they learnt about all the tournaments and the cash cups, they tend to come around on the idea. Zen holds the all-time highest MMR in 2v2, with it being 2,815, and his approximate total earnings $382,065. He also holds the most MVPs in a single RLCS LAN match, and he's also won the eSport Player of the Year in 2023 in the Sport Simulation category. Zen states that he just plays for fun. He doesn't care for the money, although I think everyone knows that money always helps. But he says that he just wanted to have fun and win as many tournaments as possible just to prove that he's the best. At the start of his career, he used to see people talking about how he could be the next prodigy, but never believed them. But if you know of him, you know that they were all dead right. His RLCS debut was in the spring split, where he was ready to prove himself, and even with the pressure, he was calm and helped Vitality win the regional, and then the same again in regional 2, and once again win in regional 3, making Zen, Alpha 54, and Radosin the only players to do the perfect split in the RLCS 2022-2023 spring split, which consists of winning 3 RLCS regionals and the major in a single split. But even before that, he did technically compete all the way back in 2020 when he competed in the RLCS X with the team Space Knights. Technically, he wasn't actually allowed to compete since he was too young, but ended up competing since one of his teammates were unable to play due to some sort of scheduling. The team obviously didn't want to forfeit, so they decided to let Zen play on the teammate's account, even though it was against the rules. Unfortunately, they ended up getting eliminated, and a day later their shenanigans were found out and they were all banned from RLCS for a year. But Zen's ban wouldn't start until he was of age to compete, delaying his rise even more. During his suspension though, this is where Zen's hype would really boom. After Zen started his crazy run on Johnny Boy streams, where he dominated, going on an 11 win streak, only just being defeated by arguably the best 1v1 player, especially at the time, Rawas, which made him even more popular. He was hitting clips on other pros, leading to everyone to want to be him. We've all heard someone say they're as good as Zen when they hit a good clip, and this is why. As well as being on Johnny Boy streams, he also kept the hype train going by winning the Urban Series a whole 4 times in a row. When playing in Boston against Raw 1, he was so nervous beforehand that he even started crying. Once they came out and won the crowd over holding the flag of the US, he was relieved when they started cheering and not booing him, which is incredible coming from someone so young. He said that after his tournaments, he immediately gets back on the grind and focuses on the next season. If you were curious about how he plays, he sits with his chair quite low and back slightly raised, so sort of in an upright position. He plays with a really good posture, which is good, especially for someone so young, so he doesn't grow up looking like a hunched over gremlin, and his monitor is flat and slightly lowered. Lastly, he said, I think if I made it, anyone can make it, so go for it and chase your passion. Very inspirational for someone so young, proving to all of us that if you really want to do it, it's possible with the right mindset. I really hope you like this video about Zen. I'm trying to do semi-weekly videos, so stay tuned by subscribing and leave a like and comment to while you're down there, as it really helps me out. Also, I am curious, who else shall I do a documentary about? Let me know. Cheers.